everybody, welcome back. It's Marisol here. So I've got a brand new Boxy charm to share with you. I love when these guys come in. I get so excited when I get my subscription boxes because I know there's always going to be like some really awesome stuff in there, and I paid almost nothing for it. You dig? You dig. Okay, so my goal with this box is to try stuff on with you. In the past, I've only just talked to you about the products and given you price points, yada yada, and swatches, but this time around I've done my base. I figured it'd be nice to try these on with you and let you know how I feel about the products along the way. So when I opened the box, I already pulled out the foam because I opened it up without you. My bad. I couldn't wait. Alright, I found this card in here and it says a Boxy Baddie. And it is filled with 6 products this month, not 5, which is pretty cool. I mean, there are 5 products, but there's one deluxe and you'll see what it is just in a second. So the first thing that's on here, which I was super excited about, and I heard through the grapevine that BoxyCharm will be including, spoiler alert, an eyeshadow palette or some sort of palette every month until December. The first thing that you see when you pop open this box is the Pure, it's called the Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette. The palette on the outside reminds me a little bit of the BH Cosmetics palette that Carly Bible came out with, in terms of that it's white, you know, it's got like pretty rose gold detailing on it. It looks like marble. It's pretty decent packaging, I would say. It is magnetic, and on the inside, you ready? It is a really beautiful neutral palette. I would like to say that the names of the shadows are printed on the palette, which is a nice detail. I appreciate when companies do that because sometimes you get those like little plastic inserts with the names on them and you lose them because they're not attached to the palette and it's just a pain in the ass. So I am gonna go in and let's swatch some of these baddies. What do you think? Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna avoid the lighter shades because they're just gonna disappear on my skin. So I'm just gonna go first for these matte shades that are in the center of the palette. So the top 2 rows are all matte shades. They feel nice and soft to the touch, and it seems like we're gonna get some pretty decent pigmentation. Oh, Mama's discovering something. The palette's magnetic. You can pull these bad boys out. I just shifted one with my hand. Okay, so that's what the second row looks like. These are the deeper mattes. Ooh. Okay, Pure. Most of the times I'm not a fan of Pure eyeshadows, but these seem like they're gonna do a pretty decent job. The bottom row are all, it seems like they're satiny, shimmery shades. Like I wouldn't say they're glitter bombs at all. And touching them, they kind of feel like BH Cosmetics eyeshadow, so not sure about that. Nice. Sorry guys, my swatch game right now is not very strong, but you get the point. Alright, those actually look really beautiful. They seem very pigmented, and this palette retails for $34, so we're starting off pretty well. Aside from getting the palettes in the box, Pure also included a discount of 25% off of your next purchase, which I think is really sweet. If you don't have this box, I will include the code in the comment box down below, and maybe you can try using it. Shh, okay. Product number 2 in the box probably shocked me the most. I never expected to see anything from MAC in this box, and it is an eyebrow pencil. It is called Spiked, and it is their mechanical brow pencil, and it's very dark brown. So the card says that it is self-propelling, self-sharpening, and brow defining. Priced at $18. I don't think it is self-propelling, and it is not self-sharpening, but whatever you want to say, MAC. It is one of those pencils that I don't know if you can see the barrel very well, but it's the kind of mechanical pencil that you cannot retract. So once you push the product out and you push out too much, you're pretty much fucked. So be careful about how much you push out of here. So I'm just gonna, it's hard to click. It feels like really cheap packaging, sorry, but sometimes MAC's on point, sometimes they're not. So the lines are very thin. It's not a very soft pencil, which I like, and here's a close-up of the shade. The third product in the box is once again from ColourPop. I feel like we're getting a whole ton of ColourPop. Sorry guys, I have like a hair on my chin and it's like annoying the crap out of me. You know, you feel that tickle? It's like, okay. Did you like that facial expression? They did include the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Mess Around. And this is what it looks like. It's actually a really pretty color. It's kind of like a grayish, taupey kind of thing going on. And you know these are gonna dry down a little darker. That being said, the satin lips do not dry down completely like a liquid lipstick. So these are way more comfortable and they are priced at $6. So now where the fuck am I gonna swatch this for you? Alright, that's what it looks like. Product number 4, I'm excited about, but I'm not like cream my panties kind of thing, you know what I mean? So this is a loose blush by Studio Makeup. The retail price on it is $35 and the container looks like this. It does have a sifter included inside, so it will help you kind of control how much product you're picking up. So that's what it looks like. It's actually very smooth. It feels soft. Not too sure about the blendability on my arm right now, but looking at it, I can see the gold flecks, but they are not super apparent. It's actually looking quite matte in the viewfinder right now. All right, product number 5 in the box is another brush. So we received the Bare Minerals, it's called the Perfecting Face Brush, and I believe this came out with their first liquid, like truly liquid foundation that they came out with that was almost like water. So you were supposed to add a couple drops into, hopefully, I don't know if you can see that, but there is a hole that's cut out in the center of the brush. So it's kind of like a little reservoir where you would apply the foundation and that would help you to either stipple it or blend it out and still maintain the majority of the product on the inside so you get better coverage. This brush is priced at $28. So it's gonna wash my dishes for me tonight. Yeah, okay, so last product, which I would say is a bonus product for the box. It is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. Now this is said to, let's see, what does it do? It's an intensive weekly treatment to restore essential hydration and enhance hair's resilience to protect against future damage. Awesome when you have curly hair. It is priced at $20. However, I am inclined to say that this is not the full size amount. That's all of the product that came in the box. So now I'm just going to try them on for you. I'll probably just work straight through it so it doesn't take forever and speed it up a little bit maybe so that you don't have to sit here for like 9 hours and watching the rest of the video. But if you don't want to watch, then feel free to click away. But if you'd like to see how they work, then keep watching. Alright guys, so here's my my final take on this month's Boxy charm. The eyeshadows, you saw them perform pretty well. I enjoyed how the look turned out. It's a little smokier than I wanted it to be because I'm just going out to teach a class for a couple hours, but that's okay. They blended quite well. There is no true highlight color in the palette, so you saw me use a bit of a copper shade in the inner corners, and that turned out pretty well. It actually looks a little different to what I'm used to, but I kind of dig it. The brow pencil I liked. It's just very difficult to push up the product. I feel like the packaging is quite cheap on it, but the product within itself is good. I enjoyed using it. The blush, it's actually a whole lot less shimmery than I expected it to be, so I'm glad that it ended up being more of a matte with a bit of a sheen. I feel like it's coming off more coral in the viewfinder, but looking in the mirror it is more of a nude shade. And the lipstick, I feel like it's still drying down. I've only had it on for like a minute or two, so it is still doing its thing. It might deepen up a bit or it may not, but right now I'm kind of enjoying this look. It's very very fall, very cool toned, and very grungy. Alright guys, so thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. If you found it useful, please give it a big thumbs up so that I know that you enjoyed it. It also helps boost me up in the YouTube ranking so that other people can see this video as well. Let me know what products you got if you subscribe to Boxy Charm. I'd love to know if you got the same things I did, if you felt the same way that I did about them, or if you got stuff that was even better than what I got. Other than that, if you are new, I hope that you will stick around and hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so that you know when my videos come out. And I will catch you next time, my loves. Have a great day. Mwah!